Hello, guys. Good day. This is Anna of Reinforce Me Club. Today, we are going to talk about information diets. So, if we have high protein diet, ketogenic diet, balanced diet, we also have information diet. By the way, I got that idea from the book 4 Hour Work Week, which I bought last 2016 by Tim Ferriss. I love this guy. Matter of fact, is he got his own podcast and he's into productivity and high invest use of your time. And if you ever buy this book, there is an updated one. So, yeah, just in case if you're planning to buy a book from Tim Ferriss, which is cool and worth it. So, he called this information diet in another term. He actually say it in a way like the low information diet, or the best thing I've ever heard from him, selective ignorance. Selective ignorance. Selective ignorance in a way that, you know, his concept is about reduction of intake of non-essential information to focus on what truly matters. So, for example, limiting social media usage. Have you noticed it that by the time we wake up in the morning, we check on our phone, emails, Facebook, Instagram, and it's absolutely killing our time to the point that we are late to our work. We feel lazy enough to get up and start our day cleaning, packing up. We try to we try to cancel out the next thing to do because we are already more bombarded by the social media scrolling. Yes, if you want to kill your time, social media scrolling, surfing, that's absolutely a good way to really eat up your time for no sense. Most of the time, nonsense. So, information diet also focus on selective news consumption. So, have you ever find it in yourself that whenever you watch the breaking news updates and sensational headlines, it can contribute stress and anxiety? Breaking news, and then that breaking news breaks your day, and you keep thinking about, oh gosh, maybe it's going to be World War III tomorrow. There might be some storm tomorrow, so I want to prepare myself, my kids, my house for that, which is good. But sometimes the news could be too much, though, too much, and it even diverts our attention. It eats up our attention. Instead of us focusing on things that has to be done, we you know we even think about what's going to happen because of that news that we consumed a while ago. It's already stuck in our head. And another way of information diet is filtering your email subscription. Have you noticed it that in your email, when you try to when you try to serve a certain information, and then you go to a website and the website is asking for your email, and then they're going to send you promotions, ads, or whatsoever about them and their products. So when you apply information diet to it, if you don't really need them and what they have, it's way better to unsubscribe so that you can really maximize your time and not, delete or unsubscribe from those promotions and newsletters that you don't need. And it's going to, most of the time, consume your attention and your time. Because instead of communicating to your employees, communicating to your boss, then you find the latest Zara sale, and that excites you. So instead of directly answering your boss, or your directly address the problems in your company, you might want to check out the latest sale on Zara and then communicate. So, in order to filter all of those distractions, keep your email clean and make sure that you filter your email so that what's coming into you are just the information that you need. It actually speeds up your, your productivity and your streamline of communication channel. You can directly answer to your boss, and after answering, then you might want to go to other stuff, important stuff to do, rather than sticking on your phone, looking at the latest sale, or oh my gosh, I got my favorite book coming here. So you're stuck with your phone. Whenever I do something though, like right now, my phone is in my room. It has to be away from me. It has to be not here in this office. Otherwise, I know in my heart that I'm just going to grab it and I'm not going to finish anything significant in my life when I am with my phone. And it's a good thing that I know it, because I know when is the right time to really touch my phone, and when is the a period of time that I have to be away from it. Otherwise, I won't get anything done in a day, which is a good thing. I believe it's a good thing because we need to do something useful in our life somehow. Information diet is much like selective consumption. So, the internet, social media, and the 24-hour news cycles bombard us with overwhelming amount of information. For example, Tulfo. These are about the the local issues, a couple different issues. If they're not important to you, and you have something much, significant thing to do other than watching that news there, watching the issues and how they solve it, it's way better to really do what's important to you. You are just making Tufu richer, much famous, which is good for him. Kudos. And for yourself, if you love yourself, if you want to be much more productive, it's way better to set a time for, if you like watching Tufu, set a time for that and do things which can make you a better person in health, in wellness, and in relationship. In the name of your three pillars: health, wealth, and relationship. Make it better. Do something about it. And then maybe you can spare time, maybe an hour or half an hour for Tufu in a day. Wait, what do you think? Is that a great deal? And being selective about what matters, what you consume, allows you to focus on what truly is make you, a better you. A better you in a way that you're happy and the people around you is happy and everything works well. And when things doesn't work well, when shit happens, you can able to, you know, become flexible, find ways, find solution to make it right, and then go back to being stable again, emotionally stable. And when things don't turn out right, you solve it, you work on it, and then to the point that it's gonna become stable again. It'll be easier for you to bounce back to good emotion, to a kind of person that you really want when you are healthy mentally, physically, emotionally, mind, body, and soul. I hope you know what. I hope you feel me. And selective ignorance or information diet means you have to value quality over quantity. So just as the balanced diet prioritizes nutritious foods over empty calories, you tend to prioritize high quality, meaningful information over mindless content. Meaningful information. So if you are into health, what's the latest trend about health? Top three trends only. You don't have to know everything, you know, because you're not going to apply everything. If there's 20 ways how to be healthy, you cannot apply those stuff. You can just pick top three and pick the best one that you can apply, that you can implement to yourself, to your relationship, to your family. Just one. And then if it doesn't work for you, okay, find another one. You don't need to be everything. You just need to find that one thing and take advantage of it. So seek out reliable sources. It could be your friend, your wife, your spouse, your best friend. and gather content that aligns your interests, values, and goals from these people, or your trusted, most trusted, could be website, most trusted news source. And you don't have to know everything. Remember, jack of all trades, master of none. You don't have to master everything, just one thing, one at a time. This ensures that the information you consume adds value to your life rather than cluttering your mind. So, information diet is also much like mindful consumption habits. Rather than mindless scrolling on your phone, social media feeds, or compulsively checking your emails for latest sales from Zara, latest sale from Tesco, Duns. This can lead you to information overload and distracts you from more important tasks. Is establishing mindful consumption habits such as setting specific time to check your emails, setting specific period of time. It could be half an hour. Giving yourself a treat to lose half an hour of your time on social media, checking on the latest sales. And after half an hour, it could be 1 hour. Yeah, that's a good treat already. Then you go back to important tasks. Those tasks can level you up, can give you a good chance to become the person you want to be. Just like those people you look up to, the rich people, powerful people, celebrities that you look up to when you do important tasks, rather than mindlessly scrolling on social media the entire day. Information diet is also like a digital detox. So digital detox means if you are into social media, for example, the nature of your work involves computer, or even if it, let's just say it doesn't involve computer, but in a period of time in a day, you're gonna have a chance to scroll on social media, check on your friends. But this digital detox means that you tend to schedule a specific time, or a specific time or day wherein you disconnect from technology and engage offline activities to recharge and rejuvenate. Which means that if your nature of work seem to be in a computer, or you're always on your phone almost every day in a week, digital detox means you have to be away from any types of technology, including your phone, your laptop, computer, for a weekend. Or no computer, no technology on Sundays, only family time, family bonding, reading, anything, any activity you can do without technology, without phone, for a weekend or Sundays. Just bonding, talking, hobby time, away from technology. Holidays, away from technology for 1 or 2 days. That is digital detox. And of course, information diet wouldn't be possible without, again, supportive environment. Make sure that everything around you favors your goals and aspirations in life. So if you want to go ahead from digital detox, you want to be away from technology on weekends, maybe you can have a box in your room, and then you put all your technology stuff in there for on Sundays. Since you've decided to have digital detox on Sundays for yourself and your family, you put all your phones and computers in that box on Sundays, and you give them back on Monday. Everything on Sundays has to be offline. You can do anything without your phone, without any technology. That is digital detox plus supportive environment. And you might as well unsubscribe from unnecessary email lists. Mute your notification buttons. Only those, it can be text if you're not into text, but make sure that you tell your family, those people who are important to you, to text you. Only answer to those people who are important to you. Otherwise, mute everything. Mute notifications from distracting apps and organize your physical and digital spaces to minimize distraction and promote focus. If you want to do something important, be away from your phone. Be away from those people who's going to just distract you anyway. And then reflect and evaluate. Maybe once, it could be once in a while, or periodically reflect on your information consumption habits and evaluate whether they align with your goals and priorities. And what could be the benefits? Why information diet is important? How in the world that this term ever exists? Information diet, or low information diet from this book, or he even term it as selective ignorance. He only utilizes time for things, details, data on what's important to him, on what he can take advantage of. Otherwise, everything else doesn't matter. Why information diet is important? Number one is it's going to increase your focus. By reducing distractions from irrelevant information, you and me can focus more effectively on our priorities and goals. Another thing is that it can reduce stress. From 2016, yeah, by the way, I started to be working on Saudi in way back 2015, and we don't have TV. We had we had TV, but I don't understand the language. That was just a problem. And from 2015, I was weaned from television. Up to this moment, it's already 2024. It is because I realized that since I don't understand the news and I know what's really going on because of my friends, what's going on around us, it's actually absolutely opposite from what's in the news. Some of my friends can able to understand what's in the news and they know what's really happening. And that actually turns me off. And from that day on, I never watch telly anymore. Only YouTube way back that time. YouTube, just YouTube. Only those information that I love. My Instagram, look, I am not the perfect person, but I can give you examples. I am not the right model of this society, but I can give you examples about the things that I'm doing, which is, I think, would be useful for you too. Facebook is kind of, I don't like it. I don't like the ads. It's cluttered ads. I only use Facebook for my page, basically. But my Instagram so far is the best for me. Everything in my Instagram is just the things that are important to me. Because right now, since right now 2024, but since 2020, I am fully indulged on podcast. That's why I made my own podcast. So that is why, the reason why I'm not stressing about anything that's happening in the world, because I don't watch news anymore. No more news. Matter of fact is, even though I don't watch much I don't watch much TV, I still know what's going on because my friends are talking about it. Oh yeah, good to know. I don't have to watch the entire story, making me feel that it's going to be the end of the world, that there's going to be World War III, that everybody's going to be poor. I don't have to watch all of that. I already have my friends telling me about it, and that's already good enough. And then I work on the podcast, things that I'm doing right now, and I just consume information which I consider important to me by means of podcasts and YouTube. If there are things that I would like to do, I would that would help me learn something. I got it from YouTube. Just podcast and YouTube. Yeah, Spotify because I have Android phone and just a plain YouTube though. It reduces stress because I wean off myself from the news. So managing information overload can alleviate feelings of overwhelm and anxiety, promoting mental well-being. And of course, lastly, when you apply information diet, it will enhance your productivity. You don't have to whine to your children what are the things that hasn't been done because you already did them all. You become a role model mom, a role model dad because you are not totally indulge on social media the entire day. You are a productive mom, dad, productive employee, productive boss because you have allocated your time and attention more efficiently. And that makes you accomplished, effective, and you know how to better use, how to make use of your time, becoming a better you. So, by the way, I chose this concept today because we are already in the digital age. It's already it has this digital age has started years and years ago. But I just want to reiterate it today because, gosh, there's a lot of things happening right now. Even without watching the news, you're gonna know it eventually. People will talk about it, but then again, only choose the information that are important to you. And always make research about it. Do your own research about it. Not everything in the news, social media, and what people are talking about are true. You know, people stuff, the things that they're talking about could be gossips. Even what's in the news could be gossips. Just just try to indulge in things or take things, the information that are important to you. And then you can go on your life, work on yourself and your goals. And you can be a superstar by becoming the kind of person that you want to be. So kudos to you. By the way, this is Anna of Reinforcement Club. And if you love this message today, you can share it to your family and friends. You can follow me in YouTube. I also have a Facebook page, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and I am also in YouTube podcast, Reinforce Me Club. So have a lovely day ahead, and thank you very much for your time. Bye.